So I'm Dr. Katy Upton. I'm one of the lecturers here at South Devon College. So I teach on the foundation courses, so I teach the animal care courses. I also teach on the animal science degree that we run here. So we do a full degree and I teach on both of these. I teach a whole range of modules, but my main focus is amphibians. And so I've kind of branched out into reptiles, invertebrates, so all the different kind of taxa that's classed as exotic pets. So this is our new reptile room, and we've set this one up as a really good kind of teaching resource. So we've got a classroom at the front of the room, and then we've got all the animals here in the room for students to work with. And these are used by all students across all of our courses that we run here. So I started out, I've always liked amphibians, I've always liked frogs. As a child, I used to go out and catch frogs, newts, salamanders, all sorts of things like that. I started catching snakes as well, which my mum was horrified about because she's terrified of them. So I had that interest as a child. And then from there, I decided I wanted to be a zoologist. So I studied hard and did my A-levels. And then from there, wanted to do a zoology course. In the end, I actually did wildlife conservation. So I did that as a degree. And from there, I went out and I had a really great opportunity to go out to Peru and do a research project on frogs out in Peru, which was brilliant. It was a great experience. And it sparked kind of a passion for research and for actually being out in the field. So from there, I went on and did a PhD. So I managed to get a PhD place with one of my supervisors at the university and was really lucky to spend a few years out in Peru collecting my data and doing this really amazing project. So from that, I started to think about what can I do with amphibians and where can I go from here? So I thought that actually working in zoos might be a good way of conserving them, researching them, breeding them in captivity. So I got a job working at Chester Zoo and I worked there for a couple of years doing a range of things. So I worked with the reptiles, the amphibians, the invertebrates, and with different teams. And I also worked with the curator. So I had a good range of kind of skills from that job. From there, I actually got a job down at Paignton Zoo. So that was my move down to Devon. So I moved down to Devon for this job at Paignton Zoo. I worked as a zookeeper with the reptiles, the amphibians, the invertebrates and the fish. And then from that, I kind of worked my way up in the team to team leader. So I was at Paignton Zoo for about 6 years. Really, really great time, really wonderful place to work. And I really enjoyed working with all the animals that I worked with there and the people. However, I always thought about teaching. So I thought that one day I'd like to teach, but I really wanted to have the experience first before I went into teaching. So when I was at university, the lecturers that I really connected to and really enjoyed kind of learning from were those that had good experiences. They had really good background. They had really good kind of stories to tell with the things they were teaching. So I kind of wanted to get that experience first before teaching. And so when the job came up at South Devon College, I decided to apply and was luckily successful. And so here I am kind of teaching about the things that I'm really passionate about and I really care about. The other thing I'm kind of hoping to do is add some more research. So we've got all these animals here. They're all species that we can do small research projects with. So I'm hoping to kind of carry on with that and improve their husbandry, improve their welfare and do that kind of research with them. So we have a range of courses here from FE all the way up to HE. The FE courses are your animal management courses, and those ones you do after your GCSE. So once you've done your GCSEs, you can come here for an open day and you can come and pick what course you want to do. So these courses range from level 1 or even foundation, level 1, level 2, level 3. So depending on your results, we have a course here for you. Those courses cover everything from animal husbandry, feeding, nutrition, a range of different things, behaviour. And so with that, you get a really good understanding of lots of different species. We've obviously got our exotic species in this room. So you've got your amphibians, your reptiles, your invertebrates, but we also have an animal unit. And on there, we've got a whole range of mammals. We've got some chickens, we've got your livestock, small mammals. We've got a skunk, ferrets, porcupine. There's a whole range of things down there that you get to work with. So you really learn about their care, their husbandry, and then it prepares you for any sort of career you want to go into. From there, you can go on to our degree course. So after you've done your FE courses and you finished kind of your animal management course, you could actually stay here and move on to our animal science degree. So we have this great degree that we've rewritten for the September just gone. And so we'll be carrying on with that new degree from now onwards. The great thing about this degree is that it's an animal science degree, so it covers a range of topics. You're not just focusing in on one small part of animal science. So it opens you up to many careers, and it's also really good to enable you to decide what career you want to go into, because you can try so many different things. So we cover things from zookeeping to ecology, and so it means that you can kind of try these things out. Within the degree as well, we do specialist research projects, and then we do a dissertation project. Again, with these projects, you can begin to specialise into your focus or your passionate kind of area. So obviously with my PhD, I did it on frogs, and we have the resources here for you to work with animals like that. We also have connections with Paynton Zoo and other local zoos, Sheldon Zoo, where you could potentially do a small research project with them, again, to kind of hone the skills and focus in on the project you like. We also have students that use online databases and collect information from there, and students that go out into nature and actually collect their own data on wild animals and then bring that back and analyse that data. So there's a whole range of things you can do with this. So it is a really great course. If you're not sure what you want to do, but you want to work with animals in some way, but you don't know where you're going to go from there.